So this is this month's MTB, and right now it actually just snowed in Georgia, so most of the ponds are frozen over and fishing just sucks right now. So haven't done one of these on my channel yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this MTB Pro and show you guys what's inside. Alright, in all seriousness, let's go ahead and open the box. And so you open up your box and you just got your generic ruler and fold out tabs. And so the first bait we have is the Bait Lab Ultimate Strike Baits Ultimate Strike Minnow. It's in a watermelon red color, but they call that pumpkin red flake, but same thing. And the next thing we have is a pack of Biospawn Vile Crawls, and this is in a, doesn't say what color, but looks like black and blue, maybe a little bit of green. 4-inch crawl. Oh yeah, there you go. You can see the color right there. Next thing we have is the Lunker Hunt Popping Frog. This is the smaller version of, it doesn't say mini or anything, but it's their smaller version of the Popping Frog. Next up we have the Yozuri Wake Bait in a Fire Tiger. And then we have a Ketchko the Hunch. Unfortunately I already have this bait. I got it in like last month's box or something, but now I have two. And finally we have, or not finally, we got one more thing after this, but we have the Lunker Hunt Popper. And then last thing is a pair of size 1 megabyte mustad hooks. And then you've also got your dibble, your sticker, which is a smallie this month, and then your welcome to MTB if you just started. Oh my gosh. You're welcome to MTB if you just started. I just upgraded MTB Pro, so that's why I'm getting this, but this is not my first Mystery Tackle box. So the first bait I'm going to open is going to be the Ketchko the Hunch. Now, I actually haven't used this bait, it's just been sitting in my tackle box, but I mean, even though it's the MTB brand, it looks pretty legit. I'm pretty sure it's got like that shallow wobble, which is good for winter. When those bass are really not trying to use too much energy to get food. It says it dives 4 to 6 feet and suspends. I probably just work this bait just like a slow crankbait, something like that. Next up we have the Popping Frog. Not really wintertime bait. I don't know really why it was in this box, but in the springtime or summer, I can really see how this frog could come in handy. I mean, I don't have personally a black and white frog, so I'd like to add that color to my tackle box, which is okay, but I probably won't use it till spring or summer. And then next we have the Yozuri bait. I really like this bait. I've actually never owned a wake bait before, so this is my first wake bait. So I've actually never had a wake bait before, so this is my first wake bait. I'm excited to try it out. I don't really know what a wake bait is. I'm guessing it's kind of like a topwater style bait, which again, middle of the winter, I probably wouldn't use a throw first unless the conditions were perfect. But got a real nice color, real nice paint on it. It's got a nice rattle too. I've always felt that Yozuri makes some pretty good baits, so I'm excited to try that one out. Alright, so next up we have the Mustad size 1 hooks, the Megabytes. It's a pretty small hook. I usually don't throw hooks this small unless I'm working like really finesse, but maybe throw like a small finesse crawl in like I'd probably throw this in like a river or a stream, not really in many lakes I fish or ponds, just for when you want that, you know, smaller presentation. And so next up we have the Lunker Hunt Popper, which I actually just realized I also have this one too. But it's pretty old, pretty banged up, so it's good they got a new one. They call this one the Kraken. So yeah, there it is. It's got the nice feather tail and a nice rattle. And it's not like most poppers. It's actually like, obviously you guys can't feel it, but it's like got a different type of paint on it. It's almost like matte, which might be more durable. Probably is. So next up we have the 2 bags of soft plastics. We have the Biospawn Vial Crawls. And they are in a nice blue and green color. Almost looks like a squid, but they have a real strong smell to them. I could smell that as soon as I opened the plastic. But yeah, I like the colors. I like the flakes on it. It's got a green underbelly and then kind of a blue top shell. And I'll probably be throwing that pretty soon. And finally, we have the Ultimate Strike Minnows. Go ahead and open up. I've actually, oh man, wow. Alright, so it says extreme squid scent, and they're not lying. That is strong. But yeah, I've never really thrown swim baits like this before, so I'm excited to try those out. I mean, I've thrown flukes and stuff, but nothing like this. Like, this kind of reminds me of like a Kitech, which I've never actually thrown before, so I'm excited to add that to my tackle box. And it smells horrible, but like a, you know, good kind of horrible. So last thing I want to go over is the prices of the baits. So the Hunch comes in at $8.29. Get like a list over here adding up all the prices. And then next we have the 3D Wake Bait. That's gonna be coming in at $9.99. Finally, or not finally, but we have the Lunker Hunt Popping Frog. That's gonna be $7.99. The Biospawn Vial Crawls are going to be $3.75. The Bait Lab Ultimate Strike Minnows are $6.20. The Mustad Hooks are $4.49. And then the Lunker Hunt Kraken Popper is $3.99. So obviously I can't like do that math in my head, but we're looking at around $40-something worth of baits for a $25 box. And I actually used a code, so I really only got this box for $15. I used one of like John B's or the Guggen Squad code, something like that. Don't have my own code, unfortunately, but MTB, if you're watching this, I'd like a code. I'd like to be sponsored by MTB a lot. Alright guys, so that is pretty much going to be it for today's video. I wanted to do an unboxing on MTB Pro because I hadn't done that before. I just wanted to put that on my channel. I'm sorry the fishing has, sucked. The weather sucked. Everything's been pretty bad recently, so hopefully when it warms up, we can get on some more fish. I actually bought a fishing kayak, and I'll be doing a review on that in a couple days, so hopefully I can get that video out. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. But other than that, I'll see you next episode.